In today's video, we have got $100 in the balance and are going to be attempting to double this using lower risk profit strategies. I've come up with a mines, dice, and wheel strategy for this session, so let's get into it and put these strategies to the test. We're going to be starting off on some mines here, guys. Now we have 3 strategies for today. We'll start off on mines, we'll move to dice, and then lastly, we'll be on the wheel. Now, my thought process for today, guys, we have $100, 3 strategies. So what we're going to do is we are going to try to make around $30 to $33 per strategy. If we are successful, then the balance will be at $200, and we will have doubled this balance using lower risk profit strategies. We have to head over here into auto. For the number of mines, we got 5. I got everything written down here. Increase on loss by 50%. We're going to be selecting 5 tiles. I'm just going to be selecting these 5. You guys can select whatever 5 you want, whatever 5 you feel comfortable with. And for our bet amount, we are going to be betting 0.1% of our balance, which is going to be 10 cents. Now, I would recommend for this strategy, guys, betting between 0.01 to 0.1% of your balance. We're going to be going a little bit more riskier today and betting 0.1. Let's go ahead and start this auto bet up. Let's open up the live stats. That way we have eyes on what is happening at all times and see if we can go ahead and double this balance. Now, starting off already, we are down $7. We need to hit soon. This is only like a 3.3x. Give it to us here, one off right there. There we go. That's going to be a $65 hit right there. $7 of profit already. Now, again, you guys can see that the bet amount can 100% get up there. We got a 50% increase. We're starting with 10 cents. If we start with like 1 cent for our bet amount, it really wouldn't do too much. Now, I did test this strategy beforehand, guys. I tested each strategy, the mine strategy, the dice strategy, the wheel strategy, and nothing like this happened. And what are the odds that right when I decide to start making the video, I switch the seed, everything is fresh, everything is new, and right when we decide to start filming the video, we are down $38 to start. Now, with this strategy, guys, I have it written down right here as well. The mine strategy, we are able to lose 15 in a row. 15 in a row before the auto bet would stop, and we would be absolutely completely rinsed. So 15 in a row, guys, that is a pretty decent number, right? 15 in a row, shooting for a 3x target multiplier. Obviously, it can happen. It has happened to all of us. I'm sure of it. But I mean, the odds are a bit in our favor. So there is that to keep in mind. So already $14 of profit, 19 wins, 54 losses. 56 losses, which is to be expected, right, guys? If we're shooting for a 3x target multiplier, 3.39 to be exact, obviously we are going to be seeing quite a bit more losses than we are seeing wins. However, we are seeing actually kind of a lot more losses. I expect maybe for our wins to be somewhere in the 30s by now. I don't know. Definitely a bit strange there, but we cannot complain. Apart from the start and potentially right now, we haven't seen anything crazy. $3 bet amount, $5 bet amount we're going to need to hit soon. There we go. We will go ahead and take that. We were dipped right into the negative zone right there. We weren't worried though, because we were only down $1.42. Now, also the way this strategy is going to work, guys, is when you see the bet amount getting up there, just like you see right now, and we're able to hit the 3.3 target multiplier, that is when we are going to be making some nice profit. Obviously, if we are getting hits kind of like right now, you just see when the bet amount is 10 cents, our profit's going to be 30 cents, right? Whereas if the bet amount is $5, which you've seen before, then our profit is going to be much greater. So that is the way that this strategy is going to work. We want the bet amount to get bigger. We kind of want to go on a loss streak, kind of like right now. And when we are able to hit the bet amount, the profit is going to be better for us at the end of the day. Obviously, getting hits when it's at 10 cents, 15 cents, 22 cents, it kind of consecutively just, moves us up gradually. However, it just means that's the longer we have to stay in the strategy, right? Which is the more we run the risk of potentially going on that loss of 15. Again, guys, I've already mentioned it 2 times. We can lose 15 in a row with this strategy. And if that is to happen, what can I say, guys? We are just absolutely shit out of luck. If there's anything that I would change about this strategy, again, guys, if you don't want to play it as risky, if that 15 losses in a row scares you, wait a second here. $4 for the mount. Nice. $13 win right there. We're only like $10 off, $7 off, and we'll go ahead and stop it. But what I was going to say, guys, before we kind of got interrupted by the bet amount, if there's anything I would change, you guys can bet lower, right? Maybe start with 1 cent instead of 10 cents. If you want as well, you can select 4 mines instead of 5, which will lower the target multiplier. I'm not even sure what the win multiplier would be with 4 of them. It'd probably be like a high 1 or a mid like 2. The on loss 50%, I probably wouldn't change that. But again, at the end of the day, you guys do what you feel comfortable with, right? I've given you guys the percentage that I would bet. I've given you guys the stats on the strategy, right? You can lose 15 in a row like this. And it is for you guys to decide what you feel you want to do. If you guys trust the strategy, go ahead and try it out. Again, there's always the risk at gambling. Nothing is guaranteed, guys. Nothing is guaranteed. But we are approaching our goal. If we can hit right here, this will be a good hit. $31 of profit. I'm going to see if we can get to like $33, $35 of profit, and we can go ahead and call it for the first strategy. Apart from the start, guys, when we were down $38 off the first bet, down $38, guys. Apart from that, look at the graph. It's a solid graph, right? Just increasing us. We have some chips in the graph, which is to be expected with a strategy like this. I swear, if we end up losing this on the last one, I'm going to freak out. Okay, let's go ahead and pause that. $34 of profit. The goal has been reached in around 230 bets, which is pretty solid. We didn't even have instant bet on. We just kind of sat here and we let it do its thing. And taking a look at the graph, pretty nice graph, guys. Let's just ignore this red zone right here. What you see in the graph is pretty much what you expect, right? You kind of starts chipping away at the profit. The bet amount gets bigger. It jumps up, which is the strategies we prefer, right, guys? If we're going to go on a loss streak, if the bet amount's going to get bigger, give me that nice juicy profit. I do not prefer the strategies where if we go on a loss streak, it's kind of going to put us back to where we were before, or kind of below where we were. But the first strategy is going to be a W. We have 2 left, guys. We need to make another $33 of profit per strategy. So let's go ahead and move on to the dice strategy. Alrighty, guys, on to the dice strategy. We are going to have to head over here into where you edit and create a strategy. I already have it set up right here, a dice profit. Let's go into edit strategy. That way you guys can see the conditions we're working with today. So condition 1, on every 1 loss, we're going to be increasing the bet amount by 250%. Condition 2, on every 1 win, reset bet amount. Condition number 3, on every 5 bets, switch over under. And condition 4, there's no condition 4, only 3 conditions. One more thing, multiplier, guys. We are going to be setting this to a 1.5x target multiplier. Now, I got everything written down as well on my sheet. With this strategy, we are going to be betting the same thing as mines, which is going to be 0.1% of our balance, which is going to be 10 cents. And I'm pretty sure that is it. We got the live stats open. Now with this strategy, guys, we are able to lose 6 in a row. 6 in a row on a 66 win chance. It's a lot different from the mine strategy where we were able to lose 15 in a row. This one, we are able to lose 6 in a row, but you have to consider, guys, we are working with a 1.5x target multiplier. And the dice strategy here, we are working with a 1.5x target multiplier. So the multiplier is a lot lower, which gives us that increase, right? That increases our chances 66%. For the dice strategy, guys, I'm going to go ahead and instant bet this just to kind of speed things along. Should I mute the volume or should I just leave it? I don't know. It kind of gets annoying when you just keep hearing ding, 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 which is what we will hear a lot, considering, you know, we have a 66% win chance. So we are going to be seeing a lot more wins than we are going to be seeing losses, guys. Now, to kind of go over this strategy a bit, guys, this is going to consistently build us upwards until we kind of get to that 33 mark. Now, every single 5 bets, this thing is going to switch. I was kind of questioning myself beforehand, like when I was making this strategy, when I was kind of tweaking things a bit. I figured maybe every 3 bets we should switch it, but I kind of just stuck with 5 because how many times has it happened to me, and I'm sure to you guys, where dice lands somewhere on this way left side or this way right side over like a handful of times, which is why I kind of thought maybe let's keep this at 3 for the flipping, but I just kind of stuck with 5, guys. I don't know, just if you guys want to try 3, you can. But again, guys, with this strategy, we are able to lose 6 in a row. Now, losing 6 in a row with a 66% win chance, obviously the odds for that are not really in their favor. It's more in our favor to win, but that's not to say that it cannot happen. Already $13 of profit. Things are going very, very well. The highest the bet amount has been is, I believe, $4 is what I've seen. And then after that, I think we could still lose like another 2. I believe it's another 2. I don't have the exact bet sequence here. But 203 wins, 91 losses with this strategy, guys. See if we can get to our goal of $33 of profit. Nothing crazy on the graph. The graph looks absolutely beautiful, guys. Look at this. Look at this. No dips, nothing crazy. Knock on wood, don't want to jinx ourselves. Approaching that $20 mark of profit. Come on, get us there. Also, with this strategy, guys, I did test it out before coming into it. We ran about, I'm not even sure, it was hundreds of bets. We ran about 100 bets with this strategy, and the profit was like $25. So definitely did test this strategy out a bit before coming into it, and as you can see, this strategy definitely does seem quite consistent, right? We've already ran it with hundreds of bets, $25 of profit, another 100 bets. We are looking at $25 of profit. Almost there. Get us there. Come on. Okay, I believe right there that was the biggest dip we have seen. So I imagine after the $4 bet, we must have lost it, and I didn't see what the bet amount went to. But I mean, I can't complain, right? Because again, if we see more of the, you know, that was okay, that was another $14 bet. So I imagine it went to $14 for the bet amount. And again, guys, I obviously there's risk, because if we lose that next one, then I don't know if it's that one or the next one where the auto bet would stop. I think after the $14 bet, we could still lose another one, or we have to win on that one. I'm not even sure, guys. I don't have the exact bet sequence. All I know is with this strategy, we can lose 6 in a row. Another $4 bet right there. And when the bet amount, this strategy is going to work just like the other ones, guys. When the bet amount is at $4, just like you've seen right now, it's going to do, it's going to work better for our profit, right? But I'm going to go ahead and stop this, guys. $33 of profit. Overall today, we are up $67 running lower risk strategy, guys. Take a look at this, $67 of profit, and look at the graph. Apart from the start on the mine strategy, if we just kind of ignore that red zone, it's an absolute beautiful graph. It's a beautiful graph, guys. So that is going to be 2 for 2, guys. We are now moving on to the final strategy, guys, which is going to be on the wheel. $33 off of our goal for today, guys. Doubling the balance using lower risk strategies. Now, I will say on the wheel here, guys, out of the mine strategy, out of the dice strategy, the wheel strategy is going to be the riskiest strategy of today's session. You guys will find out why in a second. So for our bet amount, guys, we are going to be betting 5 cents, which is going to be 0.05% of our balance risk. We're going to be selecting high number of segments, 10 on win, reset, of course. On loss, we're going to be increasing this by 15%, guys, by 15%, starting at a 5 cent bet amount. Let's go ahead and start this up. Now for the wheel, guys, just to kind of speed things along, once again, I will turn on instant bet and we'll turn the animations off. Let's go to bets and let's select wheel. That way we have eyes on what's going on at all times. Now, shooting for a 10x target multiplier, guys. Obviously, the highest multi that we have been going for today. The mines won at 3.3, dice 1.5, and now onto the wheel. We are selecting a 10x target multiplier, 10 segments. Bet amount, we are at 5 cents, guys. So with this strategy, guys, after figuring out the bet sequence with a 15% increase, we are able to lose 40 in a row. We are able to lose 40 in a row with a $100 bankroll before this auto bet would stop, guys. So losing 40 in a row with a 10x target multiplier with a 9.9x, guys. If that is to happen, what can I say besides we are just absolutely shit out of luck? Just absolutely shit out of luck, right? Because 1 in every 10 we should win. So if we go 40 bets without hitting, I mean, this absolutely unlucky. Now, as you can see right here, we are dipping into the negative zone. We are down $7. The bet amount is at $2.55. We are not worried at all, guys. We should be able to hit this. If we do not hit this, I will absolutely freak out. This will be a massive hit. Oh my God, let's go ahead and stop it right there. Let's go ahead and stop it right there, guys. What just happened? $45 of profit in one single bet. In one single bet, guys. We were on an absolute massive loss streak right there. Massive. Take a look at this, guys. Take a look at this. We were down $46. $46, and we finally hit it when the bet amount was... What was the bet amount at? Was that like... I didn't even see, honestly. I think it was at like $15. Don't quote me on that. I believe it was at $15. But you guys can see why I say this one out of all of them is going to be the riskiest one of all. Now, of course, I ran this strategy for quite a bit and nothing like this happens. Why is it always when I decide to start filming, it starts to kind of get a little bit crazy, right? We go on a crazy loss streak. We started off on mines, and towards the beginning, we were already down $38. Nothing like that happens when I'm, just testing out the strategies. Then we come to the wheel strategy, and we go on an absolute insane loss streak. But at the end of the day, I can't complain, guys. At the end of the day, I can't complain because we're at $45 of profit. We set out today to have $200 in the balance. Mission accomplished, right? First strategy, $35 of profit. Second strategy, another $35 of profit, and $45 of profit on the wheel, guys. On the wheel, clutched up here at the end. Definitely got a bit worrisome. Could have easily ripped our balance. So you guys can see that it definitely can happen. Let me know down in the comments which strategy was your favorite, guys. Let me know if you guys will be testing out any of the strategies. Let me know if there's anything you would change about the strategies, but that is going to do it for me today, guys. Successful video. Balance has been doubled, and I will catch you guys in the next one.